It's supposed to be here.
It's fine because it was perfect.
For the last several decades. So I'm the fourth generation of my family working for Il Poggione. Il Poggione is one of the oldest wineries in Montalcino. It's been existing since the 1800s. Founded by the Franceschi family at the end of the 1800s, and still owned by them now in the fifth generation. It's not a small property. We have about 1,500 acres of land, and of those, just 300 are planted with vineyards. Our goal has always been the one to be like a real traditional Tuscan farm. So we have 12,000 olive trees, sowable land, woods, livestock, either cows, pigs, chicken. So really like a real Tuscan farm. Our aim is to be 100% self-sufficient. And all the work is made by hand. We have 85 people working with us all around, which nowadays is not so common, but it really makes a big difference because a lot of these people have been with us for decades. Even their kids started to working with us, so it's knowledge and know-how that they transmit one generation to another. All the vineyards are located in the little village of Sant'Angelo in Colle, just 10 kilometers south of Montalcino, at different elevations. We start with 150 meters above sea level, and we go all the way up to 450 meters above sea level. So this way, we have a big diversity in microclimates. We can start, first of all, that helps, during the harvest, because we can start from the lower elevation and go all the way up. But also, depending on the vintage, we can either take more grapes from the lower elevation during cooler years, and more grapes from the higher vineyards during warmer years. We have older, very old vineyards. Our oldest vineyard is called Vigna Paganelli. It's the one that was planted in 1964. The winery is the oldest in the property and one of the oldest ones in the area. That's where we source the grapes for our Riserva from. Whereas for our Brunello, we use vineyards that are at least 25 years old and older. Our choice has always been based on the age of the vines. We start with vineyards that are 15 years old for the Rosso di Montalcino, 25 years old for the Brunello, and just the 1964 vineyard for the Brunello Riserva. In those years, like the 2011 that we're trying today, we don't make the Riserva. Then those grapes go into the bottling of the Brunello, and a good amount of the Brunello grapes go into the Rosso di Montalcino. So, like Lars was saying, for Banfi, there's a similar way of work. It's the advantage of having a large property is that you can do this. You can select exactly what grapes should be harvested or not, and also utilize more important grapes given the age of the vines for younger wines. The Brunello that we're trying is of course made with as I was mentioning, with vineyards that are 25 years old and older. And for all our red wines, we started in 2004 when we built our new winery to do a very special technique for the alcoholic fermentation. We do submerged cap fermentation. There's not a lot of producers in Tuscany that do that. So basically, we install filters, mesh filters inside the tanks that keep the skins always fully submerged into the wine, into the grape juice. So this way, there is a very high extraction of color and flavors into the wine. Of course, we all know the limits of Sangiovese in terms of extraction. So that really helps. It's a method that has been used in Piedmont for many, many years. The aging is made in large barrels. We use 5,000 liter French oak barrels. We source the oak directly in France. Then the beams are seasoned outside for 6 years and then assembled into 5,000 liter big barrels. And those barrels are used for 20 years. And for our Brunello, we do 3 years of aging, so 1 more year than what's required by law. And then we do another very important thing, that is 12 months of barrel aging. Barrel aging for Sangiovese is really important and it really makes a big difference. And the 11, of course, yesterday we were talking, what vintage would you compare 2011 with? And a lot of people were thinking 09. Of course, 09 is very soft, pleasant, approachable vintage. I think 11, of course, has its similarities with 2009, but I think it's definitely more of a structure. It's yes, approachable, but with longer ageability than 2009, and it's a wine that, while we wait for those who have some bottles left of the 20 Tempranillos, for the 20 Tempranillos to be ready, then we can enjoy, a good glass of 09 and 11. Thank you.
Thank you.